Welcome to Infini Models. I'm Jason, your host, and I do models and electronics and unboxing stuff. Today is my birthday, and I have some new toys to unbox. Let's go to the overhead camera. We have a box from Amazon. Some of this stuff was already open because I was concerned about some of it missing in the packaging when I was feeling the packaging. So let's start with this item first. This is the main item here. Oh, and I have a cool little button. Let's see if I can show my button. I'm 40, but I look 29. Yes, it is my button. So my wife got me that button along with some slippers and some cool candies and a gift card to Amazon. So that's exciting. So I have that there. There's some more stuff in there. So I got a Hacko station. This is the Hacko FX951. And then I got some accessories for it. And then I have a cable that I will show what that is for in a bit. So let's take a look at this Hacko station here. My camera is definitely in the way. So we have a tip. Doesn't look bad. I also got some tips. So we got handle, the little sleepy machine thingy, a little mat, instruction manual. Yeah, we're going to read that for sure. Okay, so this is really in there. So this is just like, okay. So wow, this is like packaged extremely well. I hope this doesn't have to be ever sent back because that's not going back in the box. So let's see what we have here. It appears that the station is bigger than the little holder looks as big as the station itself. So let's take a look at what we have here. Here is the station. It is remarkably heavy. I was very surprised at the weight of it. So let's see what we have here. Let's open up this. Now this is supposed to hook up to it and make it go to sleep, which is nice. So it's a little big for my taste, but you know, it is what it is. We have a tip holder. That's going to come in handy. Well, that's got some weight to it. That's nice. That's not going to knock over. So that's that. Let's take this iron here. I like how small it is. That is nice. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this station. I wonder if I put it over here, if it'll reach. Yeah, it'll reach. So it's going to go over there off camera where you can't see it. Let's take a look at the goodie bag here. So we have a little sleeve here. The sleeping cable, that must be the key to turn it on probably. And the mat, so let's see here. Let's look at this tip. And I'll show you the other stuff I got. So let's oh, that's nice. So and then it would, I would assume, go on there like that. So that is a nice lightweight iron. Now just to troll the coder, I got some more handles, and I have some different color ones to label all my tips. Yes, I will be labeling the tips. Thank you, Yuri. Thank you. Wow, December 10th. That's close. My wife's birthday is on December 10th. Thank you, Andy. Thank you so much. Okay, so we got that. I like those Brillo things. They're better. But I got some other colors for tips, so I can color code my tips, because that's going to be fun. Let's see what else is in these bags. Look, see, there's orange. So yay. So I got 4 colors. So, because I figured if I put the labels on them, they would just burn off. And this is the other little toy I got. I don't see it seeing much repair use, but it is going to be useful for another project I have here. So it is the micro pencil from Hacko that will fit this station. So, which it does not come with any tips, and the tips are ridiculous in price for a tip here. So this is the micro pencil. It's micro, and I have 2 tips for it. I have a 0.6 millimeter chisel tip, and then a little knife edge tip here. If you can see that, a little knife edge tip, and then this little tip, and this should just pop in there. Thank you, Yuri. Yeah, that just locks right in there. Wow, that is tiny. That's gonna make a QFN, light work of a QFN. So, and they just pop right out, and they fit in the holder. So I got those 2 tips there. Let me see if I can get this one open. So I got those 2, and then I have a set of 6 tips here. We got a angled conical tip, a straight conical tip, a very pointy, it looks like maybe 1 millimeter conical tip. Then we have a chisel tip and a bevel tip, and then a smaller bevel tip. So we're going to color code these on stream. This little small little bevel tip here is going to be yellow. Sure, why not? We're going to make it yellow. I'll probably change all these around, but currently at this moment it's going to be yellow. So now y'all can scream at the camera and yell at me that I need to use the yellow tip. So we'll put that in our holder. And then I will do... Well, let's see, what do I have here? I have a chisel tip. Is the other chisel tip the same size as that one? Yeah, that's the same chisel tip, so I'm not going to open that one. So I'm going to get this little angled, pointy one. Hey, Jamie, how's it going? Thank you. So... yeah, it's been pretty good. I got some nice stuff. I got this new Hacko station. I got little color-coded stuff for my soldering tips, because, you know, I'm going to label it. So, now I have them all labeled. Oh, weird. Some of these are lower than others. Oh, that's strange. Some of the holes in here are deeper than others. Is that because they have crud in them? No, they're actually... Huh, that's interesting. So, and then I guess I'll do the big bevel tip here with the blue. Honestly, need another color. And then we got the big bevel tip for the blue. There we go. So there we go. We got 3 tips I'll probably use. I'll stick them up there. And then I got the big chisel tip on here. It will go in there. Well, that's a nice fit. Oh, okay, it's a little, you take it out and it lifts up. When you put the iron in, the weight of the iron clicks the switch. That's pretty cool. And it wakes up the iron, so that's pretty neat. So that is the Hakko iron and the little micro pencil. Now, what I did also was I conducted an experiment. And let's see this here. This is my thermal imaging camera. And I can't get the image on the screen, so I came up with an idea of holding the phone and the camera was a pain in the butt. So what I did was I got an adapter I had to extend this out to see if the camera would still connect through it, and it does connect through it. So then what I did was I got a cable, a extension lead, and what I plan on doing is plugging this into the camera and put that down there like that, plugging that in the camera, and then taking my phone here and opening up the Flare app and plugging it in. And let's see here if we can get it to turn on here. I was playing with this earlier with the extension. It may be dead. And you sometimes have to do that thing that Phil was saying about connecting it and disconnecting it, but we're going to see. Alright, hold on. Watch it not work through the cable. Oh, there it goes. It's going to work. Nope, it's not going to work. It was gonna work, and then it's not gonna work now. There it goes. Is it gonna make it? No, it turned off. Maybe the battery's dead. I got this working with the hold on, it was doing something. I think this has a boot on it. I think it has to boot up. Does that do it? Yep, there we go. So now I have the camera and I can attach it to, say, this little thing over, or you know, a holder, and then I can do, you know, show the phone wherever I need to show the phone under, what camera I need to show the phone under, and then I always, yeah, I know, right? So I can mount this. I might mount it to this ring I have across this overhead camera and do it that way. I'm not sure yet, but here's where it got me interested. Yeah, the battery in that thing is almost dead, so I need to charge it. What got me interested with this whole thing was when I used to make videos a while back, I used my iPad, and I had a cable that plugged into my lightning plug on my iPad, and it had another lightning plug input on it and an HDMI output. Looking for the cable. I think I know where it is, but I haven't found it yet. And I'm wondering if I plug that into my phone and then HDMI into my capture card and then plug this into the pass-through lightning port on the connector, that I might be able to get the thermal imaging camera on the screen. So that is my goal. If not, then I will use it on this and mount this somewhere so I can just, you know, slide the camera under there and slide whatever I'm working on underneath it, and then I can just hold the phone up to it. So that's the goal anyways. But it was interesting. I was wondering if you could run it off a lead. I've actually saw another YouTuber. It's the German guy. I think it's Apple Doctor, but I'm not sure how you pronounce it in the German. But yeah, he did it with his little seat camera. He didn't put it on the screen, but he put his little seat camera in a holder, and it was pretty neat because he could just put the little phone board under it. And I was like, I bet you I could do that with the flare camera, and you can. So there you go, Phil. If you watch this back, Phil, get a cable for your flare camera and then plug it into the phone. You should be able to do it with your USB-C one. So, but I can only stream for a little bit because my son has to get back to class. I just wanted to say thank you for everybody wishing me happy birthday and show off my new toys. I actually am going to be working on something. It's here somewhere. This switch right here, switch 101, actually has 5 volts at the M92 chip. I was messing around with it this morning, and it actually has 5 volts at the M92 chip. But when I hit the power button, it doesn't have voltage out from pin 6. It has it at pin 5, the 5 volts at pin 5, but it doesn't have 5 volts when the power button's hit on pin 6. So what I did was I traced back the power button to a signal like it's pulled low, and I found the test pad for that. I am going to solder a wire to that and clip my meter to it, because I tried hunting for the either switching chip or the pin it goes to, or a switching transistor on the top side of the board. Could not find one that the power button's connected to. So I am going to solder a wire so I can connect my meter to it in continuity mode, and I'm going to probe around the back of the board. Thank you, boss. Thank you. So I'm going to probe around the back of the board and see if I can find the line that power button pulls down, and hopefully figure this out, because M92's been replaced 3 times, BQ's been replaced, P13's been replaced. There's no shorts on the board. It charges in slow current, and I've tried all different kinds of things to get it to work. So I have power present everywhere on the board that needs power present to work. It doesn't seem to be getting a signal from the power button. I even shorted the power button to ground to see if that jump started it. Maybe it was the power button, but that wasn't the case. So yeah, they can be headachy. Yeah, I enjoy it. I really do. I like the diagnostic part of electronics. So I don't mind diagnosing it, tracing out circuits. I write down everything I find. So if I find that a pin goes somewhere, I write it down, and I'm putting a database together. So I have it for reference if I run into a problem again. So, but that's where I'm at on this. I am going to get this soldering station hooked up because my son has to go back to school, so I can't stream for long. But I am going to get this set up, and hopefully I can get a stream in of either me doing the trace on this power button, or I am going to definitely for sure on Saturday stream that trace repair on switch number 2, the P13 trace repair. I finally have everything I need to do it. I've been putting it off, but I have everything I need. And then I don't have the stuff for the LCD connector yet, but it was shipped, but it hasn't shown up yet. So, and I had to reorder stuff from AliExpress because that stuff hasn't shown up. But I'm going to call it here, guys. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for the birthday wishes, and I hope everyone has